Well, good morning, YouTube. I'm at the old former Kmart here on Woodman Drive in Dayton, Riverside, Ohio. This was the last Dayton area store to close about a year or two ago. And you can tell there's still power in here. But yeah, the company's in major trouble. I made a video of a Kmart down in Erlanger, Kentucky, when I was down in Cincinnati a couple weeks ago. That's only one of a few stores that still remain within an hour or two drive of here. But anyway, the reason I'm making a video of this former location is, well, Krogers was gonna build here. The label scar, you can't even tell the label scar is gone from this one. But Krogers was going to build a store here. At least that was the rumor or long-held belief, that they would close a Spinning Road store and Smithville Road store, which is very close by here, but nothing has ever came to fruition of that. And I've heard rumors that Krogers doesn't want the location because of crime. This area is an okay area. It's not a bad area, but it's not a good area. I wouldn't consider it ghetto status, but because of its, proximity to East Dayton, only a mile or so away from it, that may have had something to do with them, backing out of wanting this location, because Krogers tends to shy away from what they would deem as questionable areas, or areas that they deem that are too risky or too high crime. But yeah, this parking lot here is gigantic. This would have been perfect for a super Krogers or a Kroger marketplace, but nothing has ever happened. Here's the old lawn and garden center right here. It's funny, these doors right here, I don't even know the last time these doors were where I ever used these doors, when I had even went in this store. But it was my long held belief that the way Kmart and Sears have been shedding stores, like crazy for a long time, and given their CEO's propensity to sell off property, that if Krogers really wanted this property, they could have had it 5 or 10 years ago for a superstore. Because it was my understanding that Kmart and Sears didn't even own this property, despite it being a standalone property, that they were just leasing it, and vice versa. So yeah, I don't know if anything's ever gonna happen with this property or not. This is the only location that really would have been just electrical outlets. This is the only location around here that's big enough where Krogers could build a big store, because land is kind of tight around here. So I don't doubt the possibility that Krogers backed out of buying it. Of course, if they would have bought it, or still may buy it, they'll tear this down and start from new, because mechanically or electrically, I don't think this building is set up for a grocery store. They would just start from scratch. And the news for Sears, Holden, and Kmart is never good, and they got till the end of this week to make a debt payment, which their CEO was probably going to bail them out. He's going to close as many stores as he can and gain possession of as much stuff as possible before he you know, declares bankruptcy and gives it up. He's going to acquire all the possessions. That's the long held belief, and of course that's what he continues to do right here. I think that right there is for the key and vice versa right there. It's kind of a cheap way to secure the key because somebody could easily just rip that off of there. But anyway, that's it from the former Old Yeller and what should have been the new Krogers on this side of town, but sadly is nothing now. And from Dayton, Riverside, Ohio.